We have
After
forgotten
5 days.
to introduce. So this is our lovely daughter, our
That's
gift, my PA, personal assistant. She's been there for me. She's been doing a whole lot for me. Without this girl here, I don't know what I would have become in this life. Without her, I don't know, sending her on errands, bring cup for me, bring this for me. Her name is Aquila Ochanya Sokomo Paul Ochai. This is my lovely daughter. Aquila. Where now?
say
Wave them,
hi.
wave them. Say hi.
Say hello.
Where now? Wave them now. Where wave, 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 wave now.
Aquila is not in the mood.
She's in the mood now. So this is Aquila, my lovely daughter.
Okay, so I missed hearing from God. Of course, there are practical, challenges that you know I've encountered.
Yes.
You know, someone just wakes up to you one morning and is telling you, "We are leaving this place within so time. We have 2 or 3 months to plan ahead." You know, giving a very short timing, and you have to do all that you can to meet up with that time frame. Of course, it's not easy. First, you know, you begin to battle with your emotions, the connections that you've had with people, you've made good friends, you've made good relationships that you have invested into, and of course, you are not ready to let it go at that point. There are certain things that you are also doing that you are not ready to let go at that point. So it can be really, really very difficult. It can be very difficult at that moment. Of course, I've I've had to tell him countless times that I am not going, not by force, you know. But then after you have thought about that, we still find a way, to reason together and okay, see that okay, this is why and why we have to do this at this
Mm,
time. It can be really, really very challenging, especially for women that
yeah.
you are attached to a lot of things.
Yeah.
You have to let go of some things. You have to sell things, because you can't carry everything along considering the distance. So you have to let go of virtually almost everything at that
Mm,
point. So it's a very tough one.
okay.
But just like I said, you know, knowing that God's hand is fully in it, we just come to that point of submission to God's will and trust God to take us through that process.
Yeah.
It's very, very hard, if I must say, very hard.
And one thing that stood out for me while she was talking is that part that most times she will come to me and say, this thing is not happening. Sometimes for me, I used to think that, a good wife, a submissive wife is someone that, won't have to disagree with me, someone that will just follow, ASAP, whatever that I say. But I think one of the things that I've had to unlearn as a married man is this whole idea of just throwing my opinions at someone and just expects it to just come out the way I expect it, like instantly, automatically. But marriage has taught me that communication is when there is a clear understanding of what is being said, is where there is a clear and a mutual understanding to what is being said. And until that understanding is there, communication is not yet achieved. So that is part of what marriage has taught me. And this is something that could take days. It's something that could take weeks, depending on the nature of the person that you are with. But it's expected that as couples, we will be patient with our spouses, and then wait for them to fall in line with whatever that it is. I mean, this is even when it is God. Even if you are 100% sure that something is God, whether it's coming from any of the parties, you have to still be patient, because scripture says that love is patient. So you have to be patient for your spouse to come to terms with that good thing that you feel God is telling you or wants the family to achieve or become. So that is it. Maybe the reason why for me I rated my wife in 8.5/10 maybe will be that, number one, the willingness to want to know the reason why certain things come up, and then number two, the willingness again to throw in support wherever needed. There is nothing like my money here. Our money is our money. Everybody's money is everybody's money, and everyone is accountable as to how the money is being spent. So when there is a need on ground, the way that she pulls up and everybody rallies around it, it's amazing. So for me, when I say 8.5/10, I'm saying that I've seen truly, I've been with a supportive woman in this past 4 years. I've been with a God-fearing woman this past 4 years, and I've been with someone that truly, truly loves family, and that's one thing. Our love for family. We've had. I mean, she knows she's had opportunities for things that could literally have put her on a better pedestal, maybe career-wise. And I'm not saying you should sacrifice your marriage for career. Those things will still fall in place by God's grace. But I'm saying that there have been situations in these 4 years that she has had to make some huge sacrifices, and I'm aware, and there is that whole commitment to making sure that when it's time to compensate her, that would definitely fall in place.
Compensate. Noted.
you know if as an idoma man, we know how to do that.
Okay.
So it's a thing, it's a thing for us, so she will be duly compensated.
I like that word, compensated. Okay.